5 minutes
make
is
it
brilliant.
go
Then
back?
after that,
Okay, hello. I'm here. We're going to play Chimpy's game, or Liam Shardlow. That's him with the skull down there.
Gimpy's Game is a different 80s film about stuff.
Is it? Is that real?
Gerald's game. He's making the reference. In my name.
The crying game was the one I was going for as well.
Oh yes,
Chimpy's
yeah,
game is
I
very
remember,
different.
yeah. It's just she had really long arms or something.
That is my game.
It's his game.
Chris Meekings is also here. Hello, and we're going to be joined by.
Here as he ever is.
And this is my husband Bill Purnell.
Hello.
And
Stick his nose.
Garret Cook is on his way. He's got the link.
You can all
hasn't
see
he?
the screen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
it. There's a video with some trees.
Unfortunately, there is no sound. There was sound to it, but I'm just going to have to talk over it. For some reason, we can't get sound working through the screen capture.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm sure we'll improvise. So we were just discussing how Bill burnt the tuck shop down at his school.
Yeah. I nicked all the wham bars and burnt the tuck shop, but that's not true though.
I can't remember
Just
how
in case
it
people
started.
think it's actually true.
Before we confess to arson.
Yeah, before the police arrest me, that's not actually true.
Yes, but all the policemen watching, he definitely didn't do it.
Did we test
Nothing
the
we
audio?
say over the next 2 hours is true. Everything is a lie.
Everything's a lie. There was no burning.
Yeah.
There was a burning though.
There was a burn. Yeah, it did burn down, but
That's how we got onto it.
yeah.
Was it like nice melted chocolate smell, or was it just fire?
Well, I just remember it was. There used to be one in the swimming pool. It was when I was really young, and I just remember
Down
someone.
a swimming pool.
Wait, in the swimming pool?
Well, not in the actual
So the
swimming.
chocolate get wet.
Not actually in the swimming. You swam under, and there was like an underwater tuck shop lady.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
that was-
a mermaid.
Yeah,
tunnel.
it was just in that area in the building, and someone told me that there was a tuck shop there that burnt down. That was all.
So
I didn't even witness the burning of the tuck shop. To be
was
fair.
it at the school
Yes.
though?
Yes, police, he didn't witness it.
Witness it.
Yeah.
But apparently
Yeah.
some
I
sort of-
didn't see
some sort of
nothing.
aqua tuck shop.
An underwater cavern
Yeah.
filled with dimes.
Dime bars.
Yeah.
And dimes because
And,
we
yeah.
paid in American currency.
And mermaids have dimes, don't they? Treasure? No,
Do they?
they don't.
Don't
do
know.
they?
Trisha, a mermaid? I mean, that'd explain why she's not on telly anymore.
No, that's dragons, isn't it?
Return to the
Underwater
ocean.
does have treasure.
Dimes. Oh, it has underwater has treasure. Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Pirates.
Yeah. Don't know if
Oh, treasure! I thought you said Trisha.
I went on a college trip to Treasure.
You did,
Again,
didn't
for
you?
the police, Trisha has not drowned herself.
I went on a college trip to Trisha, and that's true. I was 17. It
Was you entertained by Trisha?
it was alright. You
Yeah.
know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's no Jerry Springer though, is it? You can't go Trisha. Well, you can.
We did go Trisha. I was with that was it. I was with my friend Nathan, and they said make sure you do like lots of noise and do like hand movements and look excited. And so me and my friend Nathan were going Trisha. And I remember that when they kind of pan around the audience, don't they? And when they showed
Yes.
the audience, it cut to just before it got to me and Nathan, and then it sort of cut back again. So they'd like
Yeah, we're not having them. They're
removed us going Trisha.
They're not. They're clearly part of a cult.
They may be here to
they're mocking
commit
Trisha.
some sort of assassination.
Yeah, we're not having the audience mocking our TV program.
I saw an episode of Gladiators being recorded.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
which was terrible.
I think for some
terrible,
reason
because-
I was thinking the Roman games, but yeah.
Yeah, you're that old, Chris.
Yeah, I am that old.
Yes,
No, it's
I
terrible
remember when
because it meant
Julius
that I knew
Caesar.
It meant that I knew who won a semi-final at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the delay, it was like I ruined the entire season for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So for the next 3 months, you knew who was going to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Should've
season?
played bet.
When was that? Oh, I wouldn't know anyway.
Season 2 or 3, something like that. It was very early.
Were you very small?
No, I'm very old.
Yeah, because that.
I think I was. Was I in year 6? I think I was something like that.
Right.
So,
You were quite
however
small.
old you are in year 6.
At 11, I think. Is it? At
Something like
11?
that. 10, 11, something like that.
Yeah.
Did you
So
see?
we're talking 29 years ago now.
Did you see the Travelator? Was it the Travelator where they run up the
Yeah, I think so.
they run up the conveyor belt thing?
I thought that was an Arnold Schwarzenegger film where he was a traveller.
Did the
Come
you
with
have a
me and we can
favourite?
get to the end of Gladiators.
Da. Did you have a favourite?
Your face then. Where's Garret?
He did say he was going to be running late because he's charging his iPad.
He said 15 minutes. Oh, Chris has messaged the group. Hang on, let's see what Chris has to say.
Hello, Facebook.
Danger's seen it.
Yeah, I'm assuming Danger's not coming.
No, it's, I think they're doing their arcade thing.
What arcade thing?
Have you not seen Danger's and Michael's? I haven't posted any links. You've not been on social media, have you?
Nope.
They've started where Michael plays weird arcade games and Danger participates.
Danger tries to help and doesn't.
It's just those two riffing on each other. It's just an excuse for friends to hang around. It's quite fun.
That sounds nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to put a link in a group chat tomorrow, Chimpy. I'm missing out on everything at the minute. I haven't been anywhere.
Yeah, no, they've started doing that. They've only done 1 or 2, I think.
2 episodes. There's a new one tonight, I think.
Yay.
Basically, they just play like old.
Who's the dragon? What was that about?
I don't know
yeah.
what console they're using, but
What's that?
You.
What with my
Yeah.
vape thing?
Oh, you've got a puffer. All I saw was the smoke.
It's either that or it's a atmospheric mist.
Ooh. Borrow that later. Oh. So we have my phone set up here. So this is the phone.
Okay.
So we use
Ooh.
It's
You have
a
very
reason for
delicate
everything.
hands, Chimpy.
thank you. They are stricken with arthritis.
Well, they don't look it. They look very what's the word? Aristocratic.
well, that would be
Aristocratic
stricken with
hands.
arthritis. Definitely
you've
stricken
got
with
manly-
arthritis and haemophilia.
Yes.
But that too.
And inbreeding. Yeah. You've got manly poet's hands. Bill has.
Yes, manly poet's hands.
He's got very manly poet's hands.
Does that mean he beats you up, but whilst rhyming?
Yeah.
In
Latin.
Pentameter. I know something.
Pentameter or I don't know. I can't remember what Biden used to write.
What's
Biden.
that?
Biden's rhyming schemes.
Does he do poetry? I wasn't aware.
what's the patterns in poetry?
Byron does. Not
Byron.
Biden.
Stanza.
Lord Biden.
Something
Hey, Garret.
meter, like two line meter or no? Was it? It's like second.
What? Which one? Iambic pentameter.
Yeah.
means you've got-
What's the one?
Hi,
where
Garret.
You,
The
oh,
rhyming
hello.
couplet. So
Rhyming
Garret.
couplet. I'm trying to think of a
Rhyming
rhyming
couplet.
couplet. No, it's not a rhyming couplet. It's you have a line, then you
Hang
have.
on, I don't think we can hear Garret yet.
Oh no, there's no audio.
no audio, Garret.
You might have to. Oh, is this
You might have to click the allow.
Oh, you have
something.
to allow
allow
the
audio.
internal microphone because it doesn't allow it. Yeah, you have a line, and then another line that doesn't rhyme, and then the line after that rhymes with the first line,
Right.
and then the second line rhymes with the next line after that.
I don't. Isn't iambic pentameter to do with Shakespeare and every other how the syllables work? Like you only stress certain words.
Yes,
Right.
it's
Probably.
I can't remember. I think it adds up to 5, doesn't it, or something like that? It's syllables to 5.
I can't count that high.
That's why it's pentameter, isn't it? Pent is 5. So.
Oh, is that why it's pentameter, Chris? So true. So true.
I'm sorry for having knowledge of these things.
Knowledge of writing.
Yeah.
That we're supposed to know about.
Sorry, that was actually quite
Sorry,
interesting.
not yet, Garret. Can't hear you.
Okay.
Try testing you. Oh, here you go. Connecting to audio.
In the ass.
Yeah, particularly the Android variant is really obtuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Are we recording again then?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So. Okay. I'll give myself enough time. So it's short intro. Sorry.
Hmm?
In the pale stare of the cold moonlight, you wander through the nature reserve's car park. Blood from your weekly sacrifices still glistens wet on your crisp white robes. You begin to wave to goodbye to each other, celebrating a goat killing well done. Made the video a bit too long. Suddenly the air becomes still. Ozone and electrical blue sparks fill the air. An intense beam of light fills your vision. You appear as if some sort of sci-fi nonsense into the God, I didn't time this right. The mayor's office. You notice because of the bright neon sign on the wall reading mayor's office. The clothing changes to tight-fitting spandex of clashing colours. A tiny angry eyeball tank sits on the mayor's desk. It stares at you for some time before a hologram of the mayor in a ginger beard with spectacles, wearing a bow tie appears, and that's my cue.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello, Mayor.
Hello.
It's the game show host.
I haven't got a microphone. I'm the mayor now. Yes, right. Not what I expected, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Welcome to Mobius City, famed for its infinite looping spatial phenomenon and our talking cows, which have been banned. Please do not talk to the cows.
Okay.
Please choose 3 verbs and a noun.
I forgot what they were.
3 verbs.
You have to choose 3 verbs and a noun.
There are no items in this quest.
I forgot.
Oh, 3 verbs and a noun.
What's the
So, verbs are doing word, isn't it?
right?
Yeah. So
And a
like,
noun.
and the noun is a thing. Is that right?
It's an object.
An
Yeah.
object.
Yeah.
Person.
Okay.
3 verbs.
No,
and a
no.
noun.
Object is a noun.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Verbs are doing words. So like running is a verb. Yeah.
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 Okay.
So
3.
okay. So
Yeah. Well, I've got a random verb generator. Mine are beautiful.
Dancing.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
yeah,
A verb?
that's a verb.
Dancing.
Yeah, dancing.
Playing
Dancing.
cards.
Floating.
Playing.
Okay, dancing, floating, and playing.
Playing. Okay. Anybody else want to chime in?
Oh, and a noun.
I don't know.
Lionize and improvise.
So I heard improvise. Sorry, Garret. Improvise.
Defenestrate.
That's really boring.
No.
We'll have to Google that. Defenestrate.
Lionize.
One word.
Ionize. Ooh.
Discharge.
Okay.
Okay, and
So,
mine from my
noun.
random verb generator
Okay.
is line, tip, and conform.
Line.
Line,
Line. Tip.
tip, and conform.
Wow.
Aren't they things?
Okay, so-
Oh no, I suppose not.
So nouns.
Discharge.
That's a verb.
Is it?
To discharge.
Oh no, not if you. Not
Well,
if,
no, it could be a noun, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm keeping it because it was funny.
yeah.
Can be a noun.
My
My noun is lasagna.
have I muted Garret by accident? Oh no, Garret's done it
No,
himself.
I muted myself, so I wouldn't interrupt you guys.
Okay.
Parfait.
Parfait. Parfait. Delicious. Okay. So,
Would this be full screen or is that
we need to do
That's not
the
us.
dice rolls for your stats as well. So,
We
if
need
you
to stat
can-
it up.
Yeah, we need to stat it up, and I need to.
I
Why is
know.
that started? Go away. Okay. So, everybody remembers
Oh, I remember.
what? So, fortitude.
We don't remember any of this, do we?
No.
Fortitude is 1d6 plus 12. So,
Oh, my apologies. I need to procure a die real quick.
No problems.
I shall be right back.
you can let me roll the dice if you like. I have.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd
yeah.
be good for us, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with that roll? So 13 for Garret.
Yeah.
13.
I am flimsy.
13. You want me to roll for you as well, Bildy?
Yes,
please.
Wah!
So that's that's my maths is terrible. 17. Oh no, I put that in the wrong box. Chris,
My fortitude is 15.
15. And okay, so deafness is 1d6 plus 4.
My dice were
I'm
not
not
bad.
rolling another one. Okay, 3. Who wants the 3?
I'll take.
What's
the
going on? What's this?
What's
Maybe
this?
I'll
What's this
pay
going
premium
on?
for
Nosling.
that.
Nostling. We'll
Nosling.
put their
Yeah.
nostril together.
It's nuzzling, but with your nose.
Who would like the 7 for their deafness?
I'll take the 7.
Take the 7. Okay.
It's dead ass average.
And for the buildie, they have the 6. What you've got, Chris?
I have a 9 overall for my deftness.
Excellent.
I
And
forgot what deafness is again.
is 1d6 plus 6. So
How well you can hear.
someone has 11.
I
Okay.
will take the 11 luck
Yeah.
because of 7 deafness.
And 10 for buildie. What do you have, Chris?
I got 12.
Some good stats.
I am lucky.
So, weirdness, where are we at? I'll write that down.
Plus 3.
Is it plus 3?
It's plus 3.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Hey, 1d6 plus 3 for weirdness. Who wants the 9?
I'll take the 9.
We'll have
That's
no.
9.
Very weird.
And 4 for the building. That's not very good.
Oh,
Not very
that doesn't
weird.
seem fair.
I've got an 8
We're extremely
overall.
weird.
And then we'll do the condition. This is just plus 1.
Take objection.
So
You can't.
I'll give
No.
Bildy the 2. Garret can have the 6. There we go. What's your weirdness and condition?
I got a quotient of 7.
What's your weirdness, mate?
8.
8. Excellent. Okay, so we're all
I
stacked
think I
up.
scored overall.
Okay. Back into me being the mayor. Fantastic. Those verbs are your powers that unseen nanobots have inserted into some orifice somewhere. This is a superhero game. There are no items because your tight spandex do not allow you to grab items.
We came up with 3 as well. We were really proud of them. Can we
Next
just tell
game,
you?
I'm afraid.
Can we tell you what they are? Because I'm a bit sad that we can't use them. I
Well,
just
there'll be
want.
another game. You can save them for another game.
Yeah, save them for another game.
All right.
I
So-
would like to use my defenestrating powers to shove the mayor out the nearest window.
Well, he's a hologram, so it's not really. I am not real. See, look, I'm disappearing. Very.
Wow.
So I will psychically call upon you when I know of a crime or event happening and where it is happening. Now, please leave my office. You find yourself transported to the Hero HQ, a dusty shithole with no chairs.
Oh.
I need to find the map. Hang on.
Chris's
On the
house.
floor.
The map is Chris's house.
That's Chris's house.
A dusty shithole with no chairs.
Can I? Yes. Spotlight for everybody. Can everybody see the map?
Yep.
Excellent. Can you read it?
Just about.
You
Yes.
are there. Now I've got to
Can you
do
see it,
some
Bill?
dice rolls because this is absolutely annoying.
Do that.
Okay.
So your first crime is so 4. Oh, crab mutagen. A violent crab mutagen has been dropped at the basketball court, and everybody there is turning into killer crab people with awful views on TV. You must arrest them. Quite conveniently, the basketball court is across the way.
I would
Okay.
like to utilize my superpower to lionize the crabs. I want to admire them.
Admire the crab.
You arrive at the basketball court. There is a car wreck in the middle, probably caused by one of the crabs. They are tiny though.
Oh, so it's an outdoor basketball court.
Yeah, it's an outdoor basketball court.
Oh.
So, and there are crabs crawling everywhere. And inside the wreck car were 2 humping hobos, but they're now 2 humping homeless crabs.
Noble creature, the
A
crab.
common sight in
Noble creature.
Essex.
Yeah, they're just normal sized crabs. They're not.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use my power of lining things up to line them up.
Line. Unfortunately, Chris, your power of lines is to do with cocaine.
Oh. Okay. So I start doing cocaine.
Yeah, you feel a bit dizzy. It's quite nice.
Ugh, crabs.
So is it our turn as
I
well?
don't know.
now? Is it our
I don't
turn
know.
now as well, or
Yeah, okay, we'll just.
do we wait until?
I don't know what's happening.
Chris has done some cocaine, so he's busy speeding around doing what
Okay.
people with cocaine
Okay.
do.
Well, why don't we play?
Why?
One of our things is playing, so maybe we play basketball with the crabs.
Ooh, play
Yes.
basketball with
Okay.
Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
worth a try.
That's a sufficiently weird.
Thing to be doing.
Yes. Okay. That's the crabs roll. It's your roll. Yes, you can play basketball with the crabs.
Yeah.
Do you slam dunk the crab, or do you just bounce it along
No,
the
no,
floor?
we'll play with the crab. We won't.
Oh, you're
we
playing
won't-
with with the crab, as in the,
No.
with-
You're playing basketball with
No,
a
we'll
crab.
play with a ball with the crab.
Oh,
So the crabs are on one team and we're on the other.
We're on the
team.
other team. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just us on our
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it'd go off the rails, but I didn't think it was so quick.
Why did
I
you not
assume
expect this
they
to
easily
be?
beat crabs.
Yeah, the crabs try to pinch you, and they pinch your big toe through your lycra suit.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No.
Even with our playing skills.
Yeah,
It's just
unfortunately, one of the
ungrateful.
Yeah, they're not very
Very
nice, are
Ungrateful. I don't know.
but they've just been turned into crabs.
they? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so they're not in the best of moods. Maybe.
Are we still? Is it still our go or?
Well, I mean, you've got what you're going to do with.
Well, if they pinch our toe, maybe we will start playing using.
the crabs.
Yeah, we'll start using them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've lost sympathy.
Okay. I suppose it's Garrett's turn.
A man like you can do the drugs this city needs done. I say
Yeah.
as I snort cocaine out of admiration for his actions. And lionize Chris with the full lionizing, with the full extent of my lionizing powers.
Fantastic. So the noun was actually your superhero name. I don't think I actually told you that.
No.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Discharge.
Okay, it's practical.
Oh, we're called Discharge.
That's why I laughed.
I am Captain Lasagna.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Discharge, I suppose.
Garret is the parfait.
The buffet.
Parfait.
Are we known as the edibles or something like that?
I don't think
You-
we're
I don't
very-
think anyone should eat us, no.
So,
Milk is a
I chose
discharge.
it out of admiration for the
That's
French.
true.
you've come to the wrong crowd for that, I'm afraid.
No, I'm aware. Yes, I know I'm talking for people. It's controversial.
So you've taken some of Chris's cocaine, Garret. Is that?
Yeah, I've taken some of Chris's cocaine in hopes of showing a super amount of respect for Chris and all of his endeavors as a hero. Hopefully he finds this inspiring somehow and realizes the hero he is supposed to be and the amount of cocaine he can do.
Are you trying to kill him?
Okay, Uncle Ben.
No, yeah, I'm lionizing, yeah.
Does ionizing cook?
Lionizing, not ionizing.
Oh, lionizing. Sorry, I spelled.
Lionizing, yeah. To lionize is to look up to someone as
Yeah.
a hero.
Ionizing would have been perfect for a superhero.
Yeah,
Lionizing
that's
is
what I
less
thought
so.
No, lionizing is much worse. It's a terrible superpower.
Fantastic.
Though to lionize is to render someone a hero, technically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so you've used your lionizing powers on Chris and also done some cocaine. That's fantastic.
Chris, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is that? Have you finished, Garret, or is there anything else you want to do?
I'm going to do cocaine. I'm going to do cocaine with Chris, and continue to tell him that you're the hero the city needs. Gives you all the cocaine that needs to be done.
Get out of my fucking face!
You can melt it off. I believe in you.
Okay. So, and we now have to roll again because there's another crime.
Secondary crime.
Yes, another crime. Oh,
Bill's touch
the
off.
pisser.
What was it?
Pisser at the fish market. Oh dear, somebody's pissing on the fish market.
The pisser is at the fish market.
Pisser at the fish market.
Oh dear.
Pisser at the fish market. I have to cross the bridge to get to the. I've got the wrong maps.
Yeah, the fish market's clearly there.
Was
Is that not the fish market? Oh no, it's fire station, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I have it.
No.
The fish market.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to split up because you've not finished with the crabs, and
We've not
now
finished
somebody
with
is
the crabs.
pissing all over the fish.
Okay, so who's going to deal with the fish then? Well,
Well,
we're playing with the crabs, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can we?
we can lead the crabs to the fish, for some reason.
That's a perfect place for crabs.
Yeah.
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 It is a place
can
where they
sell
would
them.
conform.
Well, we could. We could sell them.
Could we sell them? So
Since I've done a prodigious amount of cocaine, I'm going to run towards the fish market.
Yeah.
It seems incredibly urgent to me right now.
I think so. I mean, I think I can use my superpower of conforming to say that the crabs should be at the fish market.
Well, I'm sorry, Chris, but that conforming is basically you do what everybody else tells you to do.
That doesn't
When
sound
Garret
like
told you to
cocaine.
do
Garrett's
all
saying
the
do more
cocaine.
cocaine, so you've got to sit and do
Yeah.
all of it until it's gone.
So, well, no, I thought he told me I had to be the best superhero I could be.
And
Whilst
do all
on
the
cocaine.
cocaine.
Well, yeah, and potentially take all the cocaine.
Yeah. Okay. So you're leading the crabs. Are you picking them up, or you're just leading them?
I'm telling them to conform. Oh, no,
Okay.
sorry, Bildy.
I
I think we should just pick
take
them
them.
up and take them physically.
like dribble them.
Dribble them, yeah.
Dribbling them to the fish market.
Yes.
So you're all going to the fish market.
Yeah.
Fight the pisser.
Yeah.
That's definitely traversing.
And
The
we will
pisser. So,
dribble them with a view to sell them to the fish
I
market.
reckon, yeah.
You don't want to damage them in this dribble. Just by the fact you're bouncing them on the concrete.
Well, we need to subdue them because they were getting a bit,
Yeah, they nipped our toes. We're not happy with
a
them.
bit arsey. I wasn't keen.
you burst into the fish market to see several stores and patrons running around in vast confusion as a 9-foot tall woman is
Urinating.
squatting over the salmon and urinating everywhere in a thick yellow stream.
Sounds like a
She
job
looks
for
at you,
Mr. and Mrs.
points her
Teacher.
finger
Definitely.
without breaking eye contact.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
Miss.
going to push her out a window.
What was that, Garrett?
I'm going to push her out a window. This is the
Push
new.
her out a window. The fish market is on the ground floor. But yeah, she get covered in. Let me just roll a dice. Hang on.
What are her words again?
You push her out a window, and
Playing.
Float.
We also don't know if I'm in
you
the-
avoid getting covered in piss, so you're quite clean.
Hooray. This is gonna be very
Floating on the
difficult.
piers.
Yeah, we could. float.
Fortunately, the vast amount of stream from her piss has made her fly backwards at an alarming rate into the ocean. Well done, you've defeated the pisser.
And
Yeah.
Jen,
Exchange for floating on the piers. And then, as we float off, we take the piss with us.
All right, we'll try it. We'll try it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking we could float above her and piss on her.
No, because there won't be enough.
Chris, what do you want to do with the crabs?
Well, I want them to conform.
Floating away, but we take the
I
piss
guess
with us.
I could use
All
my
right, we'll try
other
it. If that
superpower
doesn't
of
work,
tip.
try mine.
Yeah.
Try tipping them,
Tick. Yeah, just...
flipping them over. I'm assuming, although I'm very much suspicious of my superpowers now, that tipping them will not be tipping them at all.
All the cocaine. So you've tipped all the crabs upside down. The fish market is now empty. There's nobody here. They've all ran away from the mad pissing woman.
The 9-foot pissing woman.
Yes. So
But there's a load of upside down crabs.
yeah, Bildy's turn, I suppose.
Okay. Can we use our floating power to float on the piss, and as we float off, we take the piss with us?
No.
Okay, I've got another idea. I have got an alternative. We float above the
Yeah.
pissing woman and piss on her.
She's gone. She's
Oh,
she's gone.
Garrett pushed her out a window and
Get
yeah.
forced out a window.
piss.
She's in the
Oh,
okay.
sea.
So what are we doing?
We just eat all the fish.
You've got all
Okay.
the crabs still.
We just
Still
eat
got
all
the
the
crabs.
You've
fish.
still got the crabs.
Oh,
A
we
bunch
still-
of upside down crabs to deal with.
Oh,
Well,
we'll,
yeah,
sell,
okay.
we'll sell the crabs then.
But there's no people
no
there.
one here.
There's no one there to sell them to. Okay, we.
Piss on the crabs.
Yeah. We piss
So
on the.
you are now the. This is how the pisser started. Crabs are not very happy with you pissing on them.
We just do
No,
it.
but we don't. We
They are
don't like them.
subdued.
Yeah, they should
They are
have.
subdued by your clearly dominant stance.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they shouldn't have pinched me.
Yeah.
They crawl into the food stands awaiting death. Well done.
Yes.
So 2 crimes.
Good.
Serves them right.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you learn them.
Crimes do not survive our mentality.
So
Don't mess with discharge.
we've moved on to a different set of crimes. Okay. Level 2.
Chalk it up.
Start this.
Chalk it up.
So
1-0.
oh,
2-0.
2-0.
I'm afraid you're going to regret lionising Chris Because an evil Chris Meekins has appeared
Oh no.
at the CD warehouse.
You fools.
What? You storm into the CD warehouse where lots of people are being CD, playing poker, and moving crates of drugs around.
That doesn't sound an awful lot evil. That sounds like regular Chris.
I'm going to.
But evil Chris is there. But watch out, he has a gun.
Dun dun dun.
This broke down a lot faster than I was imagining it to.
I think it took one go to just evolve. I'm surprised it
Getting
lasted
good at
that
the game,
long.
that's all.
Play or
Getting good at the game,
dance
that's
in the
all.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dance.
We could
I
dance.
realised I haven't turned
The poker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's
We
a,
could
the
dance.
CD warehouse. So there's a warehouse and a CD warehouse.
Yeah, you're in the
Yeah.
CD warehouse. Where all the seediness happens, and evil Chris has got a gun.
Dance to distract.
He's waving it around like a maniac.
Dance to distract them, steal the drugs, and sell the drugs to the crowd.
I'm going to throw a
No,
CD
they're
guy out the
dead.
window
Okay.
and demand to know where the mayor is.
So you go throw Chris out a window, evil Chris.
So I'm going to throw a CD person, a random CD person.
Oh, a random CD person. Okay.
Where is the mayor? I scream as I defenestrate them.
Do you wait for an answer or
Well-
just throw?
Unfortunately, you slip on all the seed he's covered in.
Oh no!
The
But
grind.
Wherever the mayor is now.
So, he manages to slip from your grasp and oh, he gets away.
Oh.
How boring!
Walk away with this mayor.
Evil Chris points his gun at the building.
Discharge.
About to take a shot. Chris, what are you going to do?
I am going to off. No, I'm. Well, I think I should conform.
So now we
Save
have
us, Chris.
two evil Chris's.
If you were to
I'm
conform with
conforming.
having, you could have a gun.
Yeah.
I don't have a gun, so I just point my finger at the building.
Well, hang on. So if you're conforming, you need a gun. Well, that didn't work out well. Evil Chris throws him his gun to you.
Ah! I pointed at the building
Nobody knew.
because I'm conforming.
Now you've got to contend with two evil Chris's building.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
should
are we
dance?
battling Chris now?
Yes.
Are we
He's
against
pointing the
Chris?
gun
There's
at
two
us.
Chris's. There's
Two Chris's.
There's
There's evil Chris
Dance on
and
them.
evil Chris.
Should we dance on them?
I think we should dance to distract him
Yeah.
and then put the drugs in his bum.
Okay. We're going to dance to
How
distract.
cocaine works.
Yeah.
You're going to
Dance to
distract-
distract him and then put the drugs in his bum.
Okay. The dance works.
Yay.
Conforming and joining in the dance.
Okay. And
Both evil Chris's.
can we put drugs up his bum?
You've got to dance, Chris.
Yeah, come on. That's right.
Hey.
Join in. Conform.
Okay. So you want to put the drugs in his bum?
Yes.
hmm
And he's likely
I'd
to
say that
conform,
is
isn't
a
he?
Okay.
Pitch drug.
Dexterity roll, I think. So you'll roll 10. And just ooh. You get the drugs in his bum cheeks, but it doesn't go quite all the way up.
Wait. Can I,
They're held
can
firm.
I assist?
No.
Okay, so well, at least we've
Did we beat him though?
Well, we held him off. We stopped him shooting us, didn't we?
Hmm.
Well, both of them are dancing because they both have Chris's conforming powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The problem with being evil, they'll have to conform. It doesn't really work.
I'm going to improvise.
Oh, yes.
Just literally, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to improvise.
Oh, okay.
I need a career and a location.
Yes, it is now time for another enemy. Unfortunately, another villain has popped up.
Blimey, it's all go.
Well, that's how it goes. Ooh, the orb has appeared at
The band.
the apartment. See if we can get you to the apartments in one go. We should be able to. Go. The apartments.
Nice.
Okay.
So through the back of the CD warehouse.
Yes, through the back of the CD warehouse into a very nice, affordable apartment.
And there's an orb in it.
Yep, a mysterious orb that is making people kiss each other against their will. This is 2021. We can't have non-consensual kissing. This is a modern city. I won't have it.
Well,
Which also means that the evil Chris's are making out as well.
Oh no. That's
Sorry,
an
Gary,
image
you
no
seem to
one
be-
needs.
Myself, I want you to love me.
Well, shall we play with you?
So,
Is it our go?
I don't know.
Somebody should find the apartment. Sorry, I've got a very brief description.
We've gone blurry.
Here we go. Apartments. There we go. So the apartments are a set of, we'd call them flats, I suppose. You arrive at the ground floor. There is an elevator and a set of stairs leading upwards, but everything else is tiled in white veneer.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not a very exciting
Let's
place.
go up the stairs.
Sorry, I was distracted by the camera. What's happening?
You're in the ground floor of the apartment that you've got through the back of the warehouse, CD warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
There's an elevator and some stairs.
Okay.
Oh, it's elevators and stairs. Sorry, yes.
Yep.
Right.
Let's go up the stairs.
No.
Go away. No, we take the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll take the elevator. Unfortunately, the band. There is a band in there making love, making love in the elevator. There you
Is
go.
it the orb?
There we go.
Is it? Yeah. Is it the orb?
Yeah, the orb is just hanging there in an apartment. You can feel the radiation of the.
But is the band? Is the band the orb?
The musical people.
No, the band is. It's a floating orb. It's made of silvery.
Right. Okay.
wispiness.
Yeah. Well, why don't we play with the band at
It's not
the
a
orb?
band. Oh.
No, the band. There's a band in the elevator, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a band in the elevator.
Yeah. So can we use our playing?
It's Aerosmith. It's Aerosmith.
Can
Aerosmith
we-
is in the band.
Can we play with Aerosmith?
Can we use the orb to kill Aerosmith?
Well, they're all kissing, so no one's actually playing any instrument at the moment.
Okay.
I
Join in the kissing.
don't want to.
You don't want to join? No, okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought-
Just as I planned.
Okay.
Kissing, you were very keen to just.
Yeah,
leave
with
it alone.
Aerosmith. Yeah, you know.
Aerosmith, man. If you can get some photographs of this, it'd
Kiss
be worth
the
a
orb.
lot.
I'll let him kiss Aerosmith, and I'll kiss the orb.
Okay, the orb floats down, so you can try and kiss it. Ooh, you kiss the orb, and Bildy kisses Aerosmith. End of turn. Garrett's turn.
There you go.
A lot of loving going on here.
Garrett, you're still in the CD warehouse, I believe.
It always happens, doesn't it? There's like always some devolution.
Okay, is
into
Evil Chris
wanking.
still in the CD
Yeah.
house?
Yeah, Evil Chris is still there. Yeah,
He's unarmed though.
you are.
I am armed.
I'm going to defenestrate Evil Chris while asking, "Where is the mayor? Damn it!" and fenestrate him. Straight through
Yeah,
a window.
you throw Evil Chris out the nearest window.
Has he revealed the location of the mayor?
He doesn't know, unfortunately.
Oh.
She says, unfortunately, hang on, let me.
Not do the thing.
He says he'll turn up eventually. He always does. So regular Chris, what you've still got the gun.
I've got a gun.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's like a lot of drugs that are somewhere near my bum.
In vicinity.
In my bum vicinity. So I'm going to pick up those drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I heard was there was an orb that needed dealing with. So I'm going to follow the buildie.
Okay, so you're into the apartment. So, and the buildie is making out with simultaneously the orb and Aerosmith.
Yeah. Oh, could we? No.
It's Chris's go.
Sorry, I got excited.
It's all right. I'm gonna offer them all drugs.
Well, Aerosmith instantly take the drugs because they're a rock band.
Surely that's an insta win.
Let's have a look at the orb does not have a nose, unfortunately.
No nose.
I was thinking.
No.
I shoot the orb to give it a nose.
Them.
You shoot the orb and you miss.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Chris. Yeah. Well, you've never shot a gun before. Okay. There is another crime happening.
Okay. Oh, there's another crime.
Was it me shooting an orb?
We have which is and that was 4. Oh, it looks like the prison has become sentient and started walking around, throwing its prisoners at other people.
Okay.
Oh no!
Not
A
again.
sentient prison.
Not again. The prison.
Alright. Since I'm not in the apartment, I'm going to walk toward the prison.
So you walk toward the prison, so that's off the table. Unfortunately, if you're not in a square of Mobius City, it does not exist. Therefore,
So it can change.
it can change.
So we don't have to keep track of a map.
Yeah, so you have to keep track of a map. It's literally pointless. The map is pointless. But it moves around, you see.
Okay.
The idea was that if we had lots of people, you wouldn't be overwhelmed. You can only have 2 pieces on the board at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's only three of you playing, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a fun little prop.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. Do I reach the prison?
Oh yeah, you're at the prison.
I admire you for releasing so many criminals.
Prison nods at you and picks you up and puts you on its head, I suppose, on its roof. Chris has now a companion, a prison sidekick.
Garret, you've got a prison sidekick.
Perfect if you think about it. Superhero who has his own prison sidekick.
Only
Pretty
one man belongs in here. That's the mayor.
Never ending stop for justice.
How dare he take you away from your goat killing? Okay, so Chris and Bildy are still in the apartment.
The apartment.
Okay.
With the orb.
Well, I didn't shoot the orb.
I think we should float out the window.
Then you want to try and...
You stealing Chris's... You're defenestrating yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
If only there
what I
was
was-
someone there who could help you with that.
What I was going to
Roll the
suggest
si-
was that we bowl
Oh.
the orb at Aerosmith.
Ah, okay. So you've stopped kissing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm bored of it now. Yeah.
Ooh. Well, you managed to reach the orb, but it's floating.
We float
It
too.
doesn't have much weight to it.
We can float too, so we can float
Oh.
Yeah.
at it.
You're floating next to the orb, but it's floating, so you can't really bowl it because it's
No.
floating.
Okay.
We'll nudge it with our heads.
Push it along.
Nudge it like
Yeah.
that.
You all do it just like dead gently.
Yeah, like that.
Towards
Or is it-
Aerosmith.
Is
Towards
it
Aerosmith,
sticking the nut
yeah.
on?
But like stroking a balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our foreheads, yeah.
Okay, you stroke the orb. It hums in response.
Can we
Oh.
marry it?
Yeah!
Well, I was going to say the urge to kiss is becoming greater. Unfortunately, there is no church in Mobius City because the idiot games master didn't bother drawing one.
I didn't think of
Or
that.
just have like a private, like a ceremony, like
Yeah, just on paper.
Well, there is a city hall.
You can have a civil partnership.
Yeah, we'll marry the orb.
I'm on top of a prison, so that makes me technically the captain of a ship. I could marry them.
Okay, there you go.
Still need the legal paperwork, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, he can do it. It's fine.
Go 3 miles out to sea.
Well, can we? I mean, do we go to the prison, or will the prison come to us?
Well, the eternal question. That's still your turn, so.
Well, if we'll float,
We'll float
with the orb
to the prison. And
Okay,
get married.
as you leave, Aerosmith continue kissing, even though they are not under the influence of the orb.
No.
I mean, I named myself Captain Lasagna, but you know.
I said you're the
Captain Garret to marry you.
You don't want to trust anybody on the amount of cocaine you're on, Chris. Okay.
I have a reason for your captaining led me to becoming a captain.
He was only following your footsteps, Chris.
my cocaine-y
I learned it
footsteps.
from watching you.
My cocaine-y footsteps.
5 and 2. Okay. Oh, we've got to go to the next level. 2. Oh, you like this one? Crack ninjas. Ninjas that are on crack.
Well, then get on with Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. At a house, which is
Just the house.
just a house. It's just a house. It is
House.
That house is probably sold itself.
Adolphus House lives here.
yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's crack ninjas have broken into a house to steal stuff to buy more crack. So are you getting married? So it's Chris's turn, I
It
believe.
is my turn. Everyone's left me.
Yeah.
So
You're alone in the apartments with Aerosmith, who are still kissing each other
we're still kissing each other.
passionately.
And I fired a gun in here, so I should leave.
Oh yeah. The police are on their way.
The police are on their way, and
Not that they can put you anywhere. The
No,
prison has
'cause the
gone
prison-
rogue.
this person's gone rogue.
It's currently marrying us to an orb.
I am going to. Can I make it all the way to Adolphus House's place in one turn, or do I have to make a pit stop?
Well, you passed by the prison on the way there. I don't know if you want to attend the wedding.
I do, and I'm going to attend the wedding, and I'm going to A, tell them to conform, and B, fire my gun in celebration.
Will never conform.
And do some cocaine.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of white things around here, so I'm probably doing cocaine.
I don't know how to roll for a wedding.
Well, I have
How could you not foresee there was going to be a wedding?
You've got 2 6s, so I imagine everything goes off without a hitch, and Chris
Yeah, or
doesn't
with
kill
a hitch.
anybody with his
Yeah.
wild flame firing into the distance.
Texas wedding.
Yeah. Have you got any vows, Buildy?
Pardon?
No, we just
Vows.
I do.
Yes, please.
The orb just hums and kisses you.
Yay!
Yay!
We're married to an orb.
Yay! It's what we always wanted.
Garrett's got to say his line.
I now declare you husband and wife. Where is the mayor?
We don't know.
Don't know.
Oh dear. The mayor. So there is still the crack ninjas, Garrett, and unless you still want to schmooze around the wedding.
I don't.
Okay.
You've done your bit.
So you on top of the prison arrive at the street outside of the house, where a bunch of crack ninjas are now pissing themselves in fear.
There's a giant prison.
Yeah, a giant prison looms over them.
I need you to call the police so that I can arrest them.
They
I
need,
say to the ninjas.
the ninjas need to call the police on themselves.
Yes. So that I can arrest the police.
Unfortunately, they've already stolen the phone, so they can't.
Damn it. This is so difficult.
Deal with anything. You want to do anything else?
Where's the mayor? I shot at the ninja.
The crack ninjas, unfortunately, don't speak a lick of English, but they point vaguely into the sky.
Is the mayor on a cloud?
Oh, no. Okay. So there are crack ninjas, and now there are.
We need to get on the orb and go up on a cloud.
We need to do with the crank
PC.
Just
Oh.
ignore the crack
What do you
ninjas.
think?
No.
Murder Man has appeared at
Murder Man.
the hospital. He murders people.
Oh.
Okay.
So the hospital's next to the house.
Your man as hard as humanly possible.
He appreciates that and murders more in your name. This one's for you, Garret. Ah, this one's for you, the parfait.
Just go around.
Stabs a granny while she's on
Yeah,
an
do
oxygen
that.
machine.
Excellent.
So it's
Missed that.
Chris's turn. Is it Chris's turn? Yeah.
Potentially. Well, I'm right.
Oh no,
next
it's
door.
is it?
It could be our turn.
Billy hasn't really done anything for a
What
while.
happened to Murder Man just then? I missed it though.
Is Murder Man gone?
He's in the hospital.
He's in the hospital.
No, Milderman. He's in the hospital. He's just stabbed an old granny
Okay.
in Garrett's name.
Well, we've decided that me, and
Us.
Bill and the orb are going to marry the Murder Man.
If the prison will help us again.
That's gonna be.
Ah,
That's
well,
gonna be bigamy.
yeah, I was going to say bigamy is illegal.
Oh.
You rolled a
It's not
two.
bigamy.
No, it'd be
It's
big of me.
Just it's just loads of us.
Hey!
Okay, that's.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think the mayor is on a cloud, and we need to float to the cloud kingdom in the sky. There is one, and that's where I would like to go.
Yes, there is one. Thank you for telling me what there is.
Off piste already.
Okay, you float up to the sky past the clouds. This seems to be a very giant fly buzzing away from you. It's very, very long distance.
Marry it.
You want to marry the fly? Fly's gone
All of
now.
us.
Sorry, it's disappeared.
It's disappeared.
No fly. Fly has gone.
Oh,
But
tell
Murderman's
us what
still
you
murdering
know,
people.
Fly.
He's gone. Fly's gone.
It's gone. The
I'll go
fly's
after
gone. It disappeared beneath the cloud layer
Oh.
after spotting you.
Murderman's
still murdering
mischievous
people.
ways.
So I think it's Chris's turn.
Right, I'm gonna go next door to Murder Man because I was where the prison was.
Yeah, in a big empty space.
There's now a big empty space where a wedding had been. Now isn't.
There's
So
a,
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
yes, the hospital.
And the Murder Man, I'm gonna tip over.
Tip over the Murder Man. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, Murder Man stays upright and tries to murder you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him in the foot.
Dance.
Oh, you miss and end up shooting him in the dick instead.
Oh no.
Taking ball and dancing.
Um,
There you go.
well, Murder Man is stunned by the shot in the dick and stays there, whimpering. I
I'm
believe
going
it's-
to improvise the best damn wedding this town's ever seen.
I've already done that.
No, to Murder Man.
Oh, you're going to marry Murder Man.
No, I'm going to help Bildy marry Murder Man.
Yay!
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to file the correct
wedding
paperwork.
this town's ever by improvising the best damn wedding this town's ever seen.
Yay!
Well, I've rendered Murder Man a little useless in the wedding department by shooting him in the wedding tackle.
We don't mind.
We don't want
The
him
orb's
for that.
asexual
No.
anyway.
We want him for his personality.
This is going to be a platonic wedding.
Yeah.
The orb's asexual anyway, so that was never on the card.
No.
It's for his personality.
Yeah, we want him for his his murderous personality.
You want to marry him for his go-getting ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what he wants.
Murder Man does not believe in conditional love. He believes in murder.
Yeah. We're okay with that. We know what we do.
You could do a lot worse than Murder Man. I mean, he
Yeah.
sets out to murder people and he achieves it. That's,
Yeah.
that's something. That's something.
And he's not exactly, he murders everybody. He's an equal opportunity.
Yes, exactly. Grannies.
But he's a high achiever on this as
Grannies,
well.
children,
Yeah.
uncles.
Man of his word. And his word is murder.
Okay, so wedding.
So that's
the
our
wedding
weapon,
is
isn't it?
illegal.
Far more
Yeah.
weddings than was expected.
However, everything great is illegal. So I'm going to roll for bunting. There's terrible bunting.
It's fine.
Poor
It's not the
Bunting.
reason we're getting married.
Terrible bunting. I'm sorry. It might not be the best wedding this town has ever seen. With bunting like that.
You can't have good quality bunting, or Murder Man would murder people with it, like
he's
stoning them.
Hang on. Murder Man tries to murder the mother of the bride but misses. She's a wily old girl.
You'd have to be, yeah.
I now pronounce you man and wife
Yay!
and murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't end up in the papers either.
Oh.
It didn't make papers.
Oh.
How did that not make the papers?
This is the worst wedding this town has ever seen. Oh, I failed so badly. You guys are
There's
gonna someone better. I marry someone better.
there's another crime, another opportunity.
Excellent.
More weddings.
More weddings here.
Oh.
A cult
Who
is
are we
bigger.
marrying next?
So there is a the pregnancy witch has appeared at the brothel. Just opposite City Hall. Who's Chris's turn? There we go. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm still pretty high on cocaine, so I definitely want to go to the brothel.
I'm confused in the turn order here. Let me just re-edit it. Chris, Bildy, Garret. That's how it goes now.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I've shot a man in the dick, and
Well, he's married. He's a married man now.
he's now a married man. He wasn't when I shot
And
him.
then married.
And I'm still pretty high on cocaine, so I want to go to the brothel.
You want to go to the brothel?
I want to go to the brothel.
You go to the brothel. So you enter the brothel, and the witch is conjured up everybody's mothers, and they are simultaneously shrinking into fetuses and being sucked straight back into their mothers. It is a reverse pregnancy. Everybody is permanently pregnant at every time. Pregnant people being turned into fetuses, being put back into their mothers in a never-ending, infinite loop.
Wow. I fire my gun.
Okay. Oh, you shoot a pregnant woman. Well done, Chris. She dies. Well done. Hope you're proud of yourself. Some superhero you are.
Maybe we should.
What you said, and then what I said.
Bildy's turn. Who's now married to an orb and a murder man who has
So,
just murdered a pregnant woman. There we go, because everybody's
Yeah.
pregnant now.
yeah.
A
Okay.
pregnant man, actually. The very rare sight.
Well,
But be
Bill
proud of your
said.
husband.
Bill said we should get the murder man to murder everyone, and I said, and then marry their corpses. So I don't know if that's a possibility.
There's a lot of people to murder for murder, man. You need a rest eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a machine, you know. It's just a man.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that was a bit much. Was asking there. Why don't we just
ask if they've got bunting, and then we could have.
There's plenty of bunting around. It's just not very good bunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do then?
I think
Go ballroom dancing.
with.
Can we go ballroom dancing?
Yeah.
There is no ballroom.
Oh yeah.
Because again, I haven't included a ballroom.
Oh yeah.
There's an arcade.
We'll do
There's no
it there.
ballroom or church.
That'll do. We'll go to the arcade and do it there.
Or in the brothel.
How have you not included a ballroom?
Yeah. In the.
Yeah, we
I've
don't-
included a ballroom.
We don't need an actual
Ballroom
ballroom.
to go ballroom dancing.
We'll
We can
just
do it
move
in
the tables and chairs out of the way
and we can go
and do it there.
ballroom dancing with the orb, the murder man, and us, and all the
pregnant
people in the brothel.
Yeah.
As
You
they.
go to the brothel. Of
Yes.
Being in an infinite loop of awesome pregnancy. Okay.
Yes, and dance with them.
Yes.
Infinite loop of reverse pregnancy ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You do exactly that.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Everyone's happy.
And the weak
Yeah.
choice.
Also screaming in terror. Well,
Yeah.
Are you doing a conga?
yeah, no.
We could do a conga.
It goes back.
That's
I mean,
fine.
the first woman that it was affected by is now 8 people deep.
Yeah. Like Russian dolls.
Yeah, it just keeps going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, as long as it doesn't interfere with the dancing, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's Garrett's turn.
Alright, I've realized that the reason I didn't have the best wedding ever was that Smash Mouth was not in attendance.
Ah,
I'm going to call Smash Mouth and express my deep admiration for them and lionize them and explain that they were the heroes pop music needed, but no one understood them correctly. And that they are, in fact, an all-star.
oh. Unfortunately, even Smash Mouth wouldn't believe such a lie. They hang up.
Smash Mouth hangs up. Alright.
How
It's a
rude.
1. I'm sorry. It's very harsh.
Oh yeah, no, that is very harsh. Okay, then in that case, I'm just going to have to improvise the best wedding this town has ever seen, and brothel. I believe that these two buildings are interconnected and were made to love each other.
Which building? So is it prison?
The prison and the brothel.
The
I believe
brothel,
that-
yes.
yeah.
Can we get
I'm going to
involved in that
improvise
as well?
Do you know what a surprise that they are a perfect match.
I'm
I'm
kind
gonna
of
roll for
jealous.
bunting.
I think they should marry us as well.
Well, it's Garrett's call. He's
This guy's
captain.
cool.
I
don't
can
have to marry
marry
everything.
I want to marry everything.
Alright. Yeah, you guys can marry everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all married.
It's a future.
Do you know, out of all of this, the only crime you've solved is the crabs.
I'm aware.
No, but we've
I
kind
don't
of
think you've noticed that
But
I'm
we've
a
made-
villain.
We've made everything better.
yeah we've made
Yeah.
if we've married them all, we've kind of
Yeah,
sort
we've
of
improved things.
we've kind of distracted them with
I've
marriage.
made everything objectively worse. I'm a
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll for bunting. Hang on. It's the best bunting this town has ever seen.
I now pronounce you man and wife and orb and murder man and prison and brothel. Where's the main?
Yay!
Now kiss.
You may now kiss the bricks.
It is the worst of it. Yeah, that's the one, Bill. It's the worst kiss this town has ever seen.
I'm not
Never.
surprised. There's quite a lot of them.
Again.
But it does make the newspapers.
Yay!
Yay!
Best wedding this town has ever seen. Fantastic.
terrible wedding planner allows buildings to marry for some reason. Supposedly some kind.
Okay. We're moving up a level. Aha. Coked up Stephen King is terrorizing the nightclub. There we go. Standard Saturday, to be honest.
There's a lot of cocaine in this game.
It's very coke heavy, Jimpy.
Wait.
To be fair, the only line I actually wrote into this with cocaine is this one entry. You've summoned the cocaine, I didn't.
Didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
This sounds like something that the mayor's responsible for.
Yeah.
Sounds like a party I want to get in on.
He's flooding the streets with cocaine.
Stephen King. Oh, and Stephen King also has the power of any of his books, I suppose.
Is
That's
Stephen
right,
King the
books don't have
mayor?
much power.
Sorry?
Is Stephen King the mayor?
No. I'm the mayor.
Yeah.
I'm the one with it.
Are you Stephen King?
I wish I was. I'd have that money. What a lovely job.
True.
All that cocaine. Yeah.
Where's the nightclub?
Is Stephen King eligible for marriage?
It's opposite brothel.
He's already married, but
He's already married.
How about her as well?
And because of his high on cocaine, he's sort of into it, but he's not 100% sure.
Well, we just need to convince him a bit,
Woo
don't
him.
we? We'll woo him.
We want to woo him. How will you woo him?
Well, all of
Give him cocaine. I don't know.
well, all of us that we've got Murder Man, the
Offer him
Orb,
more
us.
coke. Offer him more
Oh,
coke.
hang on. Oh, Murder Man stabs Stephen King.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, Murder Man.
Oh, he's a card.
Hooray! Problem solved.
Well, there you go. That's that. That's
So,
solved.
so what are you saying? Marry me, Stephen King, or Murder Man will murder
The
you?
Murder Man
Yeah.
was going to finish the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a brute force attack.
It's kind of against the idea now.
Well,
Being stabbed.
what if? So if we offer him more cocaine, he's obviously going to want it. So we offer him that if he marries us.
Or we'll put you in.
Well,
or we'll
he's
put you in that
interested in
prison.
the cocaine. He's
Okay.
interested in the cocaine.
Okay, wait. Let's give
That's
him
the
some.
answer.
Yeah.
And he's afraid of going to prison.
Yeah.
Written
And we've
about
got
that.
brothel.
Oh yeah.
He says yes. He says yes.
Okay.
So he's joined our cult of marriage, our marriage
Yeah.
cult.
Well, so are you going to throw another spectacular wedding and you're just going to be like, yeah, that's...
No, we'll just do a shit one now.
What
worth it.
I'm going to do first is I'm going to tell Stephen King that I believe in his ability to introduce me to Smash Mouth.
Oh, another one. Stephen King would love to introduce you to Smash Mouth, but then you can't escape the city, I'm afraid. It's the Mobius city, there's no escape.
Alright, then I'm just going to have to call Smash Mouth myself again.
Fortunately, the number's been blocked.
Smash Mouth. Mayor. This goes all the way to the top.
Yeah, I knew it.
Okay. So, you've married a coked up Stephen King. I'm going to roll for Murder Man. He's a separate enforce. Murder Man is tired. He's not murdering. It's Chris's turn.
It's my turn.
Hang on. There's got to be another thing. Sorry. 200 robbers stacked on top of each other in the shape of a big titty goth girlfriend. Has also walked into the nightclub. That's big doors. The nightclub has big doors.
Nightclub has big doors and they're big titty goth girlfriend made out of 200 robbers?
Yep. Give me your wallet or I will smush you with my giant tits.
I offer them cocaine.
Oh, they're teetotal, I'm afraid. These are boring robbers.
Marry them, Chris. It works.
Yeah, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to tip them over.
We don't have the strength.
Oh.
Okay, Bildy's turn, I suppose.
I failed at TV.
Should we float off on the tits of the lady?
Oh yes, okay, yep, try that.
Could we try to float off on the tits of the lady?
Float off on the tits.
Yeah, use the tits as like a floating.
It's like a springboard.
What?
Do you mean?
But you already. Okay.
Well, can we reuse our floats and dances and all that, or?
Yeah, we can do it all the way through. I think.
Yeah, it just. I'm
That's
just
our
trying to understand.
power.
You just want to. You want to float up to the tits and then bounce.
No.
No.
We want to sort of sit on the tits and float off on them.
What, float with the tits?
Yeah,
Made of
like
float.
using them as like a.
Like a seat.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Okay.
This has been rolled several times.
Okay, I'm going to release Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman from the prison and have Stephen King describe it to them so that they will be deeply moved by the Shawshank Redemption.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Everybody is crying, and also there is a rape.
So there is a rape.
Very moving.
That is Shawshank Redemption for you.
Yeah. How many football fields of shit did he have to crawl through for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Stephen King is not very good at describing things. He's just waffling on about the day-to-day lives of people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is coked up Stephen King.
that makes sense.
What about Tim Robbins? Let's see what Tim Robbins can do.
Let's see what Tim Robbins can do.
Oh,
Not
well, he's still
much.
covered in poo, I'm afraid. He's not a clean Tim Robbins.
He's not a clean Tim Robbins, damn it, so
No.
he's not like the player quality Tim Robbins.
No, he's just upset.
Oh, that's really shameful. Morgan Freeman.
Hang on, I've got to.
Can Morgan Freeman save this?
Oh, hopefully. Yes. His
Oh,
sweet,
yeah.
velvety voice calms down Stephen King and hooks up Tim Robbins' spirits slightly.
Like a Twinkie. Like a Twinkie.
Okay, then, I asked, where is Smash Mouth?
Oh, you could get him to
Oh.
phone from his number because your number's blocked.
That's true, yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
Morgan
okay.
Freeman's isn't.
Okay. You want Tim
So, yeah.
Robbins or Morgan Freeman or Stephen King to phone?
Morgan Freeman should call Smash Mouth, yeah.
Morgan Freeman call it Smash
That's an
Mouth.
excellent suggestion.
Okay. Call again. So, Morgan Freeman phones up Smash Mouth, but unfortunately, Morgan Freeman starts monologuing, and we'll not get off the phone now for a good few hours. I'm Morgan Freeman.
I can wait.
Oh, we're gonna be talking to Smash Mouth. Yeah.
I remember my first Smash Mouth record.
And he crawled through more than 4 football fields full of shit.
Just to listen to All Star one last time.
Those four football fields were still more pleasant than the Smash Mouth record.
This is a controversial one. So, at the police station, there is a singular black man minding his own business.
Oh,
Uh, okay. Oh, I just went.
no. Sounds like a hostage situation to me.
I have an action.
You've got to remember that this is the mayor telling you these things, so he could just be slightly racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. My plan is to arrest the police station.
Yeah. And then marry it.
Exactly.
Shotgun wedding.
So, you managed to you managed to get to the police station and lock the doors, I suppose. How are you intending to arrest the police station?
By putting it inside the prison.
Sexy. Well, unfortunately, the police station is a bit too heavy for the prison to lift. Ironically.
Alright. Yeah, well, that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. I think I can help with this. I'm going to tip the prison on. I'm going to tip the police station on its side and see if it's better to go in the prison that way.
Yeah, but it's as wide as it is long.
I'm still too weak. I take more cocaine to make myself stronger.
Okay, I'm going to give you a +4 if you're going to use it for another tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it does 3 circles in the air and lands perfectly.
Damn thing.
So yeah, the unfortunately the prison
Still doesn't fit.
it still doesn't fit, unfortunately.
Tell it bedtime story and then no one gets arrested.
But the police station's upside down and immobilised, so you've stopped the police. I call that arresting a police station.
Police station. Police
The black
station is arrested somehow, ish, maybe.
The black man who's minding his own business goes.
He's not injured in any.
No, it's just on his phone. He's just looking. He's looking on Facebook.
Do you know Smash Mouth?
He does. Dun dun dun.
Maybe he could phone.
We need to phone Smash Mouth. Ask the black man to. He doesn't. He's too busy on Facebook.
You see, I go.
I believe it's the builder's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to tell the police station a bedtime story so that it goes to sleep.
Oh.
This. It's you can tell the police station. It's very sleepy. I mean, it's upside down. It's ready to fall asleep. What story are you going to tell it?
Go the fuck to sleep.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it falls asleep. Yeah. Turns out police really do respond to swearing at them. Okay, I'm gonna have another crime, isn't it? Oh, we've got to move on to the next one.
Wiping out crime by marrying it.
Yeah, marrying all the crime. We're gonna marry all the crime.
Yeah.
Every crime there is.
Okay.
Just marry it.
Just marry whatever the crime is. We're gonna marry it.
So it's a trillion evil Chris Meekins have suddenly appeared all over the city. Each of them have guns and a
Your sound has gone funny.
Sorry.
Ah.
A trillion evil Chris Meekins have appeared all over the city. They all have guns and are threatening to get their willies out.
Oh no.
They're all over the place.
I'm not marrying that.
Oh my.
I've got some standards.
So, I marry everything else. Sorry, Chris. You just.
A trillion of them, did you say?
Yeah, trillion evil Chris Meekins.
Trillion. Evil. Wow, that's a lot.
I'm gonna roll for Murder Man. Hang on. Oh, Murder Man murders one.
A trillion -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
2,009,900.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
It's a big
Okay.
number.
Murder Man murders one.
We could set up some sort of.
Mass dance.
Well, I was going to say like a big sort of charity
The
event.
best damn wedding.
Charity
The
event.
best wedding ever, and everyone marries each other. It doesn't even matter who. Everyone just marries
Everybody marries
everyone.
everybody.
For
Yeah.
charity.
Yeah.
A giant wedding for everybody.
It'll be the first open wedding. It'll
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, well, Chris Meekins is too evil to marry other evil Chris Meekins.
Oh,
I was looking forward to
But that
that.
doesn't mean you can't marry everybody else. Just not the evil Chris Meekins.
well, we'll marry.
No, you can't marry.
We can't marry everyone else.
It's a logistical nightmare. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the paperwork alone is going to take 10 decades.
Yeah, yeah. Well, can we? What we said originally, a charity event where we dance with a trillion evil Chris Meekins.
A giant conga.
No, Chris.
Okay.
Evil Chris Meekins doesn't like the conga. Besides, he's got his hands full with a gun and his own fly.
And his willy.
And his willies.
Yeah.
His willies.
Okay.
Willies.
Oh, you could shoot his willies off.
I think
You want to shoot? You haven't got a gun. Chris is the only one with a
No,
gun.
but I mean, if you wanted to,
I don't
you
mind
could.
shooting my willy off.
If you felt like it.
If you wanted to conform.
Yeah. Conform. Shoot your
Well,
No, I
is
love
there-
willy.
That is one of their powers. All right, let's try one more roll. See if we can get them to conform. No,
Okay.
not.
No.
We're too busy screaming about academic pendameters and stuff like that.
I think we've exhausted our turn though.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah,
check.
it's Garrett's turn.
Alright, I'm going to improvise the best damn battle of the Smash Mouth cover band city has ever seen.
Oh, unfortunately, Evil Chris Meekins doesn't know any Smash Mouth songs.
You could do it anyway. But just go,
Yeah, you can still have the-
I'm still going to continue improvising the best damn battle of the Smash Mouth cover bands.
Still an improvisation at
Ever
this point.
seen. I've got
Okay.
bigger fish to fry than Evil Chris Meekins.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll for bunting. It's some nice bunting. It's okay. It's a bit glittery.
Alright, good.
Yeah. Let's roll for let's roll if Smash Mouth actually show up to judge the competition. No, unfortunately not. You've got the country's 28th best Smash Mouth tribute band, Crash House. Crash House. Okay. It's Chris's turn, I believe.
I'm going to suggest that the evil Chris Meekins is conform and take a lot of cocaine.
They don't.
Awesome. Awesome, we've kicked our drug habit. I'm done.
Well, to be fair, it was conform and take cocaine. There's two separate things in that sentence. Let's try again. They do take the cocaine, well, not because you said so.
Oh. Damn them.
You want
Right.
to do anything else, Chris?
I'm just
Have
going
a
to
good
get
one.
okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Suppose it's Bildy's turn then.
Oh.
Okay.
What's
So-
the situation? Is it loads of Chris's?
Yeah, it's loads of evil Chris Meeking.
And that's the crime. Is that a crime?
Can we just leave
Have we
them
got-
to
Being
it?
Chris Meekers is the highest crime of the land.
Okay.
Can we leave them to it and go on our honeymoons?
I mean, you can't leave the city, but yeah, where would you like to go? There's a nice beach.
We could
Is it
go
hot?
to the tuck shop that Bill mentioned earlier.
No, there on the
Oh,
map.
okay.
Pointing to the
Turn
map.
down.
The supermarket. We'll go there.
It's the supermarket.
What for a
The-
honeymoon?
The
For a
supermarket is infinitely depressing and only sells cabbages.
Okay. To the library then.
Yeah, the library's fine. There's lots of books in the library. None of them have words in, but there's books.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have our honeymoon. Just leave the Chrissies. No one cares about them.
Yeah, no one cares about the Chris's. Okay, I'm just gonna roll for Murder Man. Murder Man kills another Chris.
Okay.
Okay.
It's coming along.
Gonna
Yeah.
roll for
It's consistent, isn't it?
Bunting.
Yeah, we know what his plans usually involve murder.
Murder. Coked up Stephen King. Still doing coke. And Morgan
Has
Freeman
Freeman
on
got
the,
her off the phone?
yeah, I'm just gonna roll for Morgan Freeman. Still on the phone.
That's why Smash Mouth didn't show up.
Yeah.
Because he talked to Morgan Freeman.
He's tied him up. He's talking about being God at the minute. It's your turn, Garrett, I suppose.
Alright. I'm going to improvise the best damn sexy mayor contest this city has ever seen.
Oh, we'll go on our honeymoon after that. That sounds good.
Okay. Ooh. You have successfully organised it. So, did you say sexiest mayor competition?
A sexiest mayor competition, yeah.
Okay. Oh, unfortunately, Smash Mouth aren't there to judge.
Smash Mouth is not there to judge, but this isn't about Smash Mouth.
No. The mayor appears out of the sky in a giant mech suit. He's really peed off. Yeah, right. Not this is the mayor talking. Right, not what I expected. Not really what I expected. You should be dead by now. I will destroy you with my Iron Man suit, which is not really Iron Man suit. It's because it's derivative. We don't want to go down that route.
Ironing Man suit.
Yes, an Ironing Man suit. It's shaped like an iron that you would iron clothes with, and it's very hot. That's why he's sweating.
Okay, and then I'm going to improvise the best damn Chris Meeking's only mayor shooting contest in town.
I'm gonna say we got a trillion of me, and we've all got guns.
Oh, unfortunately, it's not a Chris Meeking only shooting contest.
Oh no!
Chris Meeking's mayor shooting contest this town has ever seen.
It's
Damn
just
it.
Single one of them has ever fired a gun before.
the thing is, it's not. You organised a shooting competition, but it's not just Chris Meeking's, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
No, it also includes the orb.
Yay!
Okay, that's not too bad.
Hey.
Orb and every Chris Meeking's.
Okay.
Bowling for bunting.
And also you should roll Smash Mouth shows up.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh. Smash Mouth shot!
I feel it's now complete.
They're high on cocaine. Smash Mouth are high on cocaine and refuse to sing any of their good songs. It's just a repeat of Walking on the Sun.
Yeah, it's all Walking on the Sun. Okay.
Oh, no.
Tough.
I don't know that one.
Why do you hate us so much, Smash Mouth?
I only know one
Oh,
of their songs.
Let's see what the mayor does now. Oh, when he dies. He's been shot.
Oh, that's a bit of a
He was shot by a
letdown.
trillion bullets.
Well, he's in his last dying breaths. He reached out. No! You killed my goat, you bastards! No! And this explodes into 1,000 tiny Chris Meekings.
1 trillion,
A thick
1,000.
Yes. A thick fog envelops you and you disappear in an instant to find yourself back in the car park, still covered in blood and raring to kill another goat.
Yay!
You won!
We won! Yay!
Well done, Liam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done. That was enjoyable.
Good. Enjoyed it, Ian.
Married everybody.
Married.
Yeah, we should have
Wow.
married everyone.
Yeah.
Didn't solve a lot of crimes, but
But we got.
Technically solved 3 crimes. You stopped the police, you stopped the crowds, and you stopped the mayor.
we stopped the mayor.
Yeah.
To be fair, we stopped the pissing woman as well.
That's
Oh.
true.
She wasn't really a crime, she was just a bit mental.
What about the orb? We married the orb. Does that count as stopping it?
Man.
I don't know.
No, it's still making people kiss each other against their will. Plenty
Yeah.
of Chris Meekings kissing each other around there.
That was,
Yeah.
and we turned the trillion Chris Meekings to a force for good ish.
Kind of.
I mean, they murdered someone, Chris. Never a good
And
thing.
that was good.
For us it was.
Yeah.
The army murdered people.
Yeah.
They're always as good.
So do I.
Sanctioned
Sanctioned killing.
Yes. Sanctioned killing
Well done.
is good.
Okay. I will stop the recording now. Is that
Thank
it?
you for
Sorry.
playing.
Thanks,
Alright.
thanks,
That's your lot.
Chimpy.
Thank you.
That was good.
That was
I
awesome, Liam.
enjoyed it. Bye.